I'm here. All right, we're going to get into a little political talk today. What's up, Koja? Thanks for tuning in. Like, share. All right, so what I want to do is today we're going to be talking about the team Democrat, the team Republican, and where's the black team? That's the black team right there. Team black. You the ball. All right, everybody, what's going on? This is Super Mike 2164. And I want you guys to press the like, press the share button on that YouTube. Go ahead and press the like and the love on Facebook. And what we want to do is let's go get into a little political talk. We got some information that we got to get into with the political situation. And that's what we're going to do. You know, Michael Flynn, this man was a military general, educated man. He's knowledgeable in warfare. So regardless, just because, and the same thing with Trump, you know, sometimes this news media can make a lot of us underestimate these people who are posing and positioning themselves as our collective enemy. And an enemy is somebody who attacks your plans. When you're trying to do something, you're trying to plan, you're trying to advance yourself, your group, and there's somebody who intentionally, they're not trying to help you make your objective more efficient, you know, because sometimes you have a critical, advisor or someone, like, for example, a parent. Let's say you're going out there, you're doing something maybe that's not correct, and then someone critically corrects you. That's different because they're looking out for your best interest, even if they're incorrect. Maybe they are wrong, but their intention was your best interest. That's not always enemy. And because as soon as they find out that they were wrong, they're going to cease and desist doing what they were doing. But an enemy is somebody who really wants you gone. They're going to attack your plans. Okay. Once they find out that they didn't do a good enough job at attacking you, they're going to make their attack even more efficient. That's an enemy. And this is something that a lot of black folks need to understand, because we're sitting up here confused, So Michael Flynn is so stupefying, Carl Bernstein says. Trump looked for people to facilitate his authoritarian impulse. Remember, authoritarian, that kind of puts people in the mind of Hitler, so-called Nazi Germany, where's your papers type of situation. Authoritarian, fascist. Okay, that's that kind of situation, the Nazism stuff. But they were saying Trump was that, and So they saying Trump tried to get people like Michael Flynn. And after Michael Flynn said the U.S. needs one religion. So this man came out and said everybody need to have one religion. The journalist Carl Bernstein, so that's probably a Jewish individual, said President Donald Trump added people to his administration who facilitated his authoritarian impulse, following remarks from former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn that the U.S. needs one religion. It should be a surprise to no one that Michael Flynn is saying the kind of things he is saying, Bernstein said in an interview. Now, this one religion thing puts a red flag up to a lot of the Jewish folks, because that kind of talk, they're looking at, their history, and they're basing their reaction off of their history. Black folks are told we're supposed to forget our history. That was way back then. This is different, 2021. See, it doesn't make sense to listen to other people when you're trying to advance yourself. What's going on, BMT? What's up, B? What's up, BMT? Good show this morning. This brother BMT, he be teaching us he teaches us the gun safety, teaching you how to teach children your gun safety. Anybody who is not subscribed to the business-minded talk channels, they need to go over there and subscribe to BMT Business-Minded Talk. And anybody who sees this, go ahead and subscribe to this brother. It's a very genuine, good brother. So the thing is, though, we need to understand we cannot afford to be confused in this time. Those things, Team Democrat, the Team Republican, are the same. This is what we're dealing with. And if you guys keep getting confused on this Team Democrat, Team Republican stuff, we're going to keep having these same kind of problems. Now let's listen to what Biden said. Now we're talking about, hold on, I want to finish this part just a little bit. You got Michael Flynn saying there need to be one religion. The Jewish folks don't like to hear that, but other people don't like to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm not a Trump supporter, okay? But guess what? I'm not a Biden supporter either. You see, I'm with the Team Black. I'm looking out, okay, how can our people get our plans? How can we get our stuff done? That's all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about nobody else. And this is the problem with a lot of Black people. We're so concerned about the feelings. We actually think that we need to be hyper concerned about the feelings of other groups just to get our plans done, when we can literally, nobody, it doesn't matter what president is in office if BMT wants to teach his children gun safety. Doesn't matter what president is there. Okay. And the thing is, we need to understand that. So, no matter who's winning in that Team White, if we don't negotiate our portion of that, then we're just the ball. We're just the ball in that equation. So this defiant, and this just shows you, this is Bannon. So this is another Trump appointee, right? Another Trump appointee. Defiant Bannon warns of misdemeanor from hell for Biden. So they're pretending like they're attacking Biden. Okay, they're mad at Biden for whatever, because they want to win the White House. They want to do it their way. They want to create the supreme country their way. Ex-Trump White House advisor Stephen Bannon threatened to make charges against him, the misdemeanor from hell for Biden administration, as he exited his first court appearance after being indicted for defying a congressional subpoena. So this man defied a congressional subpoena. All this crap. The Department of Justice on Friday scored an indictment against Bannon, after filing 2 charges of criminal contempt of Congress, saying the former Trump staffer failed to comply in any way for a request for documents and a deposition from the House committee investigating the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Keep in mind, they call it an attack. And they're going to keep people confused and concerned about that. That right there is not necessarily really my biggest concern, because how does it put food in the mouth of Black people? How does it elevate us? The only reason why I really sometimes talk on these political topics is because too much of our energy is invested in worrying about the battles that Team White and Team Red and Team Blue have, trying to get their stuff together. So this is what I want to show you guys. Now keep in mind, this is what Biden said. Let me see if y'all can get it. Okay.
But my overarching...
Hold on. I got some stuff going on. Hold on, let's try that again. Hold on. This is important for us to understand. Listen to this man. This is his overarching objective. Yeah, we have to have self-love. So yeah, we can't even make group decisions without self-love. That's exactly right. And this is the reason why a lot of those little subjects that people think are pointless, a lot of those subjects are the kind of stuff that Black folks need. So I just want everybody to be reminded of this statement that Biden made to Black leadership. He said this to Black people. There was the Black NAACP, the Urban League. These folks came to because they was mad because he had ignored them. Here, this is what he said. I put music to it, but just listen. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
But my overarching objective, if we cannot make significant progress on racial equity, this country is doomed. This country is doomed. This country is doomed.
Hold on.
This country is doomed. It is doomed not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040,
this man telling
this
you the
country is going to be minority white.
This
European.
is the elected president.
Hear me?
This man said the country is doomed.
Minority white
you
European.
That you got to be subordinate.
You
to
guys are going to have
Hispanics
to start working more with Hispanics,
because
who
they
make
are
up
the
a
new
larger
white.
portion of the population than y'all
This
do
is these people's
in
objective.
terms of raw numbers.
These folks' objective. They're saying that the country is doomed because white people are going to be the minority. But it's not just because of Black folks' fault, but it's partly your fault. This is what this man believes. That's his overarching objective. That should have been a serious red flag to Black folks. And if you can't see that, then this is why we're so confused. This is the reason why we don't know how to make good decisions. We're literally believing that the Democrats or the Republicans, that's a big deal to us, to our plans. And it's not. They just use you. You're the ball. That's it. That's all you are. When they win, you still get nothing. And when we're dealing with, and now I want to flip over to this one, these fact checkers. We got to get out of this fact check stuff, because these fact checkers, I put on some, I was looking at Facebook, and, people always arguing about politics on Facebook. And this fact checker, this guy, Thomas Kircher. So this man said, now you thought that the only person that was defending the Kyle Rittenhouse guy was the judge. You thought it was just that judge. But no, it's actually the Facebook fact checkers. Facebook fact checkers is also defending. And, the Facebook fact checker, you can't disagree with them, not on Facebook. Otherwise, they could kick you off, right? So it's a little different with, Facebook. You have, where in social media, one of the fun parts about social media is the ability to debate, to have a legitimate exchange of information. That's what it's about. But what's going on with this? This is a Facebook fact checker. Mother of shooter Kyle Rittenhouse did not bring him to Kenosha riot armed with a rifle. Okay, maybe that is a fact. Okay, well, yeah, they say the judge needs to be removed, but he's not going to be. Why? See, this is what I think this is very important for us to understand here. These people are sending signals to themselves, signals to each other. They have to protect this man just like they have to protect Zimmerman. These are symbolic people. This guy killed 2 white people. So it's a message to the white people. Y'all help those Negroes, because why were those people out there protesting in riots? Because the police shot Jacob Blake in the back. He was walking away from them. Now I want y'all to look at what this fact checker, this fact checker, puts out. This man on Facebook, people don't think this matters, but this is information warfare. People believe this stuff. Let me see here. Hold on. I want to get right to this little part here. If I can get to it. Oh, I should have had all this ready. Oh, there it is. There it is. Do I have it? I'm all over the place, but it's actually a certain spot. Yeah, that judge need to be removed. But the thing is, they're using the information to legitimize his release. Now, OJ has to be in jail. He has to always be in jail. But Zimmerman needs to be out of jail. Now look at this here. I posted this. Facebook determined their posts some false information. So this is Facebook. So not only does this man opinion, this is Thomas Kircher, this guy. This is the fact checker. He said Kyle Rittenhouse's mother. So he's defending Kyle Rittenhouse. He's defending his mother. Do they fact check Bill Cosby like that? All the lies that was talked about against him. Do they fact check Minister Farrakhan like that? Do they fact check, all these other issues in history? What you call this? Critical race theory. Do they fact check that? No, they won't fact check that, but they're going to fact check the vaccine. They're going to fact check Bill Gates. They're going to help him. And now you see they're fact checking and protecting. So they're picking and choosing who they give that fact check cover to. So don't think it's just even. Oh, well, fact is a fact. No, they're picking and choosing who they fact check. So let's see, do they fact check Bill Cosby? No. Bill Cosby, they only fact check him in a negative. Bill Cosby is still serving prison. No, Bill Cosby wasn't framed for trying to buy NBC. Fact check. Bill Cosby has not been released for prison. Fact, these are their type of fact checks on black folks. They won't fact check and say that he didn't give that woman no quaaludes. That's a fact. But they want to put quaaludes out there. But he didn't rape 60 women. That's a fact check. But we don't understand this type of stuff. We think it's pointless. But this is what you call stereotypes. This is how they send messages to each other. Yeah, and exactly. They give those covers. See, we don't understand. This is how they team up against you. And this is the thing about media. This is the reason why they ban certain stuff on YouTube. They ban certain stuff on Facebook. We don't understand this game, and we get confused. Our people get confused because we don't know how to use this stuff, and we don't see this stuff as dangerous because, oh, well, it's not putting food on my plate right now. Actually, yeah, it can affect you. It can affect you pretty quickly too, because now when you start seeing those protests, they're going to be like, well, we the people that you had so-called allies that was willing to get out there in the street with you, they're going to be like, no. Yeah, exactly. We're in court, we're giving hugs to murderers. You see how this exactly. I mean, but the thing is, too many of us don't see this. So it's very important for us to get on code with this because we believe the lies. These are messages. It's a message to us, but it's also a message to them. This is the reason why this boy is being protected. And these fact checkers are part of the issue. It's information management, perception management. And, people are like, okay, so what's the end of it? Biden told you the end. This man's overarching objective. What's this man's overarching objective? This man's overarching objective is to achieve racial equality. Now, he didn't say how that equality is going to be. He didn't say if it's going to be a equality where he going to eliminate one group. What does that mean to him? Each word has a meaning. And if not, then the country is doomed because of white minority status. So he don't want the white people to be minorities.
But my overarching objective,
we got to get
we
this.
Cannot make significant progress on racial equity, this country is doomed.
Oh, I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. Sorry.
This country is doomed. This country is doomed. This country is doomed.
I made a mistake in deleting
not just because of African
comment, but I
Americans,
meant to give you a blue
but
check.
because
Sorry about that.
by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. You hear me?
Yeah, but anyway, I'm about to end it off. But the thing is here, guys,
hear me?
Go ahead and press the thumbs up. I want to show this one more thing.
Minority white European.
I mean, I try to be real deep. I don't go too deep with some of us because some of us, we can't make that leap. Some of us cannot make the leap. We don't understand, how deep some of these folks will get to try to eliminate a group of people. These people are professional genocide folks. I mean, if we don't understand that, then we're in some serious danger. I want to show this. Once they right now they also have a situation where in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma National Guard has rejected that shot. But I can't really talk about that too much. Otherwise, what are they going to do? They're deleting your information. They're deleting all the information out of here. So they're trying to get folks pigeonholed in information. Let's look that up. The Oklahoma, the National Guard, they're rejecting it, and so they're going to get kicked out of the. If they get kicked out of the Army, if they get kicked out of the National Guard, they said, I seen a report where one of the officers or the Army, whatever they are, the military leadership, said over 200,000 of the members in the armed services are rejecting that shot. And of course, the Secretary of Defense said if they reject that shot, they got to get kicked out. Now, if you kick out 200,000 people, how are you going to run your military? Isn't that the same thing as somebody dropping a bomb and eliminating 200,000 servicemen or women? You see, we need to understand. So how are they going to run it? Is this the reason why they're not worried? Let's look at this.
Despite taking people's jobs, robots have been proven to be essential in improving efficiency, productivity, and most importantly, worker safety. In this video, we are going to look at the most advanced humanoid, industrial, and service robots
Some of y'all can't make this jump
with the help of artificial intelligence.
Some of y'all cannot make this kind of jump. Y'all don't understand that.
Meet Digit. Manufactured by Agility Robotics, Digit is envisioned to help take care of people in their homes, assist with disaster response, and deliver packages to front doors. With its nimble limbs and a torso packed with sensors, Digit can navigate complex environments and carry out tasks such as package delivery. Digit is a direct descendant of Cassie, Agility's first robot. In May 2019, Ford Motor Company and Agility announced a partnership to develop a last-mile logistics solution that combines Ford's autonomous vehicle technology and Agility's Digit.
Yeah, guys.
This is Pepper, manufactured by Soft.
Yeah, so they got the Stay Puft Marshmallow robot coming to replace the human being. And anyway, that's it for today. I got to go take care of some business. Exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.